Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Horror Room. I am Travis Bruce, and today we're doing another spotlight on women in horror. And today I have Destiny Soria. She's making a directorial debut with the new indie horror film, Christmas Slasher. Destiny, how are you doing today?
I'm great. It's great out here in Texas. We're kind of in that, hot month, but yeah, I'm great.
Destiny, tell us a little bit about Christmas Slasher.
Yeah. So I started with my own production around 2016 with the idea of a horror, which has to do with a reindeer. So I'm a horror fan. Like my mom got me into horror when I was really young. So I wanted something a little bit different. I always see like Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus or Elf or another like them being like a horror killer or whatever you may see them in any Christmas horror. So I was like, how come we don't see like one of the reindeers being just a crazy looking monster killing people. So I did this short film with my family and friends, and then it was kind of like a little demo, like a little trailer for it. So I was
Hmm.
like, okay, let me write this short film for it. So I did like a little short script for the Christmas slasher, and then I gave it to some people to see what they thought, and they're like, "Why don't you do like a feature film?" And I'm like, I don't know yet. That's kind of like a budget right there. So like, let me just like do a short film, see how it goes. And I did it in Gaza, and we made like a good enough where I can like. I am so sorry if you can hear my cat.
Hmm.
Always does this when I'm like doing something like this or audition. So I'm sorry about that. But I wanted something different. I wanted to do something that would like be a new monster in the monster universe. So I was like, all right, let's make a reindeer that just went nuts. So I made it to a short film, and then COVID hit, so we kind of got stuck with some of the stuff, and it kind of was really crazy. I had really unprofessional people on set. They pretty much ruined the footage like with stamps. Like I couldn't save some of the footage. It was really good to find out that they were printed on my set. And I'm like, why? Why would you do this? Why would you act like this? And make and waste my money trying to make this movie. So I was so upset. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going forward. Whatever we have, we can try to make a trailer, like a proof of concept to do an actual feature film. Because during COVID, we kind of stopped because of COVID. So I was like, all right, let me make this feature film script. So I made the script feature, and then I had everybody help out and teach me how to do the Instagram. So I had a lot of people helping me with Instagram, and I appreciate you guys for that. Um, and made good money. And I made a feature film with a proof of concept, which I saved all I shot for the short film, put it into the feature film. So I pretty much had pretty much like half of the movie already done. So after COVID, we started filming the feature film, and I had really good, very good people who supported, who helped with us in the go who funded the movie, and it was like it was a wild ride because after the DP from the short one found out that a couple of people who were in the movie kind of fraud me and tried to scam me and try to like do say and do horrible things. So I had to, which I was finished with the movie, so I had to pause. I had to pause to deal with their situation before I could went forward to find, to keep going with the, like finish with the movie, like editing stuff. So I had to pause and fight with them. I won all that, and then now we're here today, which we are almost done editing. And there's a second final rough cut, which I love it. And then I have, hopefully, I have somebody to finish editing. We're going to talk this week about it. But I gave them like what I wanted cleaned up, just things that need to be cleaned up and fixed up a little bit and added more, and that's it. We're done, and it will be released next year. But yeah, it has to do with. I put a little bit of like the COVID mixed with some. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called zombie laser disease or zombie deer disease. Where up north there was a couple of cases of reindeers that looked really all funky and really gross looking.
Really?
It's a conical disease something, but it's a true thing. They're just like they kind of mutated in a way, and they're like not like you can't eat them or anything with this disease, you know.
Fun.
So the COVID with this disease that they have up north and made one of the reindeers turn zombie. So it's all about a reindeer that just went nuts, like mad, and just started attacking a small town with
Mm.
characters of the Christmas story. So, and there's a little twist to it. I don't want to put too much into it, so I want to surprise people on the twist of the plot. But it's
Yes.
really funny. It's supposed to be a really dark, cheesy, goofy movie. Like it's supposed to be dumb, which it is. Because I keep every time I keep seeing it, it just makes me freaking laugh at every scene I see. It's really ridiculous, and I love it. So I'm really excited to show this new monsters and this funny little movie I made.
And you're 100% correct. I saw the trailer, and when it comes to Christmas horror movies, there's Santa Claus, there's elves, snowman, but no reindeer. So, I mean, that's definitely an original swerve right there.
Yeah, oh yeah. The snowman. I said totally forgot about him. Yeah, there's movies of him, and I actually like that character. I think it was it Jack Frost? Is that the one of where
I
he's
think
like,
Jack Frost was the one with Michael Keaton, but I think this was, I forgot what it was called. I saw it though. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and then there's the gingerbread man. I actually have not seen that yet, but I do want to. That's like on one of my watch lists just to see the gingerbread man.
Yes.
I'm really excited because there's no like horror about any of these reindeers. So I'm just I want to do it. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy. We won a lot of awards for the trailer, the poster, and the script. I'm really excited to show everybody this hard work that we've been working on since what over 3 years now.
That's amazing. So, what got you inspired to get into the film industry?
Around so I had a horrible event happen to me around 2008. I'm kind of I have learning disability and speech disorder and ADHD, and I'm autistic. So it was really hard for me to be around people and talk to people and try to have like a conversation with them. So I guess something at a restaurant. It was like a bar restaurant. I always go there to go dance, and I guess one of the girls said something like racist towards me, and I'm the type of person like I hate racist people. Like that's so it's really like sad that people would think that way. And I'm like, I did kind of like a customer service about it, and they didn't like that much. It was like it's a small town, and these people are just like they don't have class. So I was like, all right, well, I went back to have fun, and then a horrible situation happened where I kind of like got into a fight. It was really dumb. I was really young. So after that, I just didn't know what I wanted to do in my life because I was kind of stuck in a way where I just had this horrible event. It was a hate crime for sure. I was like in this horrible event. I called the cops. I tried to do like a lawsuit against them, and it was just the court system in Minnesota is so corrupt. It's just like gross, ridiculous. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I moved on from that. But then during that time, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so, of course, Twilight came out that time, and the actor there, Robert Pattinson, he, um, I just like the way he acts, and I was like in my mind, like I want to be like him. I want to be an actor. So I started acting around 2009. and now I'm here today as a director, writer, producer, executive producer, and making more movies, and just it saved my life. The film, the film entertainment saved my life. It saved me and made me a better person and made me learn um, things that I never learned of, like memory, some words I can pronounce a little bit. So it saved me.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Now, this is your this is your first time making a movie. Now, if and you're a woman in the horror industry, so for women out there who are thinking about making a horror movie, what are some challenges that you ran into as a woman in the horror industry?
So, yeah. So I once I did my production in 2016, I was just doing like silly little short skits, like short films, things that I kind of wanted to learn on my own. Because as a Native American, also, it was really hard to get speaking roles or roles that would fit me. They say it's a competition, but I say no. I say that everybody has a different skills, different talent, different look, and it was just hard for me to get into anything. So I was like, I'm just going to make my own movies and be in it. So that first feature film, Chris Slasher, when I started, oh my goodness, it was sad. It was pathetic and sad that I had to deal with a lot of male opinions, advice, and their down down speaking to me. Like they spoke to me down. Like I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Made me feel like I was dumb. And I'm like, first of all, you really don't know me. I've been doing this since 2009 with acting. And when I'm acting, I'm also looking around my environment, how the directors do things, how the crew does things, how everybody in on set and behind camera, I learned from that. And I would do like, little schools here and there that got free classes and stuff. But it's like, I know what I'm doing. I really don't need you to be mean. Like they would literally would talk down to me like I have no idea what I'm doing and make me feel like I'm dumb. And I'm not. I know things differently, but I learn. I might learn slow, but I know what I'm doing, and it was really hard. I had a lot of people like males trying to take the script as their own, and I'm like, this is not even yours, and I protected it, with WGA and all that stuff, and I'm just like, where did you guys come from? Like, what is wrong with you? Why would you act like this? Like, has your mom taught you how to treat women? And it was really hard, but I had really kind, very, very, very nice people, very nice men come and help me out too. And it's just, like this. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, it's just difficult. You deal with people who are just like, why? Why would you act like that, say that, and be like that? And then you have some people who would just help you. But yeah, it was very, very hard. Like I had to like, you gotta go. I had to fire them. I had to let them go because it was way too much. And I'm like, I don't need this negativity. Like I'm doing pretty fine without you, but please go away. So
Mhm.
yeah, I had a lot of refunds because they were actually too whackful, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with that.
Yes. As you should. So
Yeah.
after making your first movie, which is in post production right now, um, what's one thing if that you learned that for your next movie you wouldn't do?
Oh, hire random weird people. I'm going straight to agencies. I'm making double checks on them, like doing research, like FBI research kind of style. Like I gotta make sure you are
Wow.
legit. There's nothing wrong with me, but I'm gonna hire people who actually do stuff like that to make sure I get the right people and not crazy people. And what I've learned, red flag, don't answer people from social media or direct message saying, I want to be in your movie and stuff. I'm like, I'm a kind person. I'm very nice and I always want to help people. And that's what I think I'm like, they walk over nice people and I need to remember to like no destiny. They can't touch you that way, towards you that way, or do that. You have to go through a professional person who hires these kind of people who are really like know what they're doing and have a good background. So I'm nice and I'm like, okay, yeah, this could be in my movie and da da da, and not even. I'm so naive. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to like go
Wow.
be nice to people and do you like know that they're actually legit? So I had 4 people on Christmas last year, and I was like, what the heck? Why are they poor like this? I was like, what? So I had to do lawsuits and show my proof and evidence and stuff because they were
Wow.
crazy. Like, what is wrong with you? And then, oh my god. So they took everything off, and then they even admit that, so like, well, he told me to say this, and I did it. I'm like, it's still your fault. You're still evil. You're still bad. And then to find out that they've done wrong to other production companies and there's like victims out there, and I'm just like, oh my god. So yeah, I would say please go to somebody who knows legit people. Go to an agency, hire the agency, or hire, just background check, like FBI style background check to make sure that they're
Somebody, yeah, yeah.
have reports on them or anything like that. But yeah, I learned my lesson. It's a learning experience. It was it was hard. It broke my heart. Because I was about this close to quit, and I'm like, I'm not letting these people win. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep making my movies, and I'm gonna finish this movie, and it's going to be finished. And I'm just blessed to have, I'm just blessed. I know I'm protected. My mom's up there protecting me. Everybody's protecting me. This is never gonna happen again. And yeah, just make sure you check the background on these people because you never know. You never know. So I was like,
Well, I mean, it's amazing that you're now in post production. You're almost done. Now, do we have a potential release date?
I'm hoping next Christmas. I think we have enough time to be released next Christmas because right now this month the play animator is starting to make the play animations. We have let me make sure I have three yeah I have 3 monsters that he play animated. So they'll he's gonna work on that till he said he'll be done November December, and then during that this year everything should be done with it, by January. So I do want to release it during Christmas because of course it's a Christmas movie. So yeah. And
Okay.
we have a lot
Now,
of meetings with distribution too, so I'm really excited about that.
would this be streaming on one of the apps or?
um, Once we get a deal with a distribution, we'll figure out what they're gonna do and where it's gonna be. I'm fingers crossed. I really want it on Netflix, and then I know that they want to do like theater release. And I'm new to all this, so that's why I have somebody to help me go from there. 'Cause I'm like I said, I'm new to like these deals, this distribution. So I'm gonna have somebody with me when we have these meetings to understand that when I won't get screwed over and two that they're actually gonna do something big about it. So that's yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now, I was going to ask you the question: would this lead into Christmas Flash or two, or is this going to be a one-off?
Yes, yeah. I already am starting on the new second script, but yeah, it's gonna be just gonna be cartoon of it for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Well, how can everyone find you?
Oh gosh, I'm everywhere. I don't do well. I took myself off of Twitter, and then now they're doing something there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna do that social media. But yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, and it's Destiny, which is DESTINY SORIA space together. You can find me. I think it's my headshot. So yeah, you can find me there. Christmas Flasher has its own page on Instagram and on Facebook, and it's the Christmas Flasher the movie and can miss it. I'm pretty much everywhere.
Awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Well, Destiny, thank you for coming on. It's been an absolute pleasure. I definitely want to have you back in next year when the movie's about to be released.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming to the horror room. I'm Travis Bruce. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Take care.